Hi everyone, it's Thursday, not Wednesday. It's also 3 days since my last stream, so this is the closest in between streams that I think I've ever done. I'm doing this because I didn't really promise, but I said I might stream again. Last Monday was to make up for last week, and this will be the stream for this week. It's going to be a short one. I'm only expecting an hour. I have other things to do, so it won't be too long. But I have been working on a lot of stuff in between this stream and last stream, so I'll have a lot to show off at the very least. I also wanted to do a stream because I have a little announcement. Okay, I'm hyping it up a little bit too much, but it's it's a Discord. I made a Discord for Banjo-Kazooie Returns, and there's a link for that in the description for this stream. It's going to be a place where first off I'll say, "Hey, I'm going to stream today because my scheduling for streaming has been so erratic and all over the place." I'll use that place to say, like, hey, I'll be streaming later today, or I'm planning tomorrow, or blah, blah, blah. So people at least have some kind of heads up on when that's going to happen. Second, it'll be a place where people can leave their ideas and suggestions and opinions and things they think suck and things they think are great. You can tell me all that there. If you do leave me an idea, I have no idea that I'll actually use it. I can't promise anything, but you can always leave it. Why not? Uh, Two more reasons for the Discord. It'll be a place where I can post just images of things I'm working on off stream very easily. I know that's what I was using my Twitter for a while, but yeah, when I posted Twitter, I wanted to look a lot better and I want it to be a little bit more presentable. But for the Discord, I'll just be working on something. I'll just print screen, paste it, and say, oh, this is what I'm doing right now, or this is what I did. So there's that. And the Discord will also be used to play games together. So I know we don't have that big of a community here, but I see the same people showing up for the streams, and I think it'd be cool if some of us played games together. That's a hobby I'm sure we all have in common. I'd be shocked if someone was watching and wasn't into games. So there's a section for that there. I actually I'm really bad at responding to people and being on Discord. Or like it'll say I'm online, but I'm actually not. So I don't want people to rely on me too much for that kind of stuff. Um, but that space will be there for everyone else. So yes, that's what's happening with that. I think I covered everything, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show off what I've been working on since Monday, and I don't want to say it's quite a bit, but I think you'll like it. Let me go ahead and show it off. Also, I realized that I can just do full screen when I show this off. No problem. Oh, oops. Okay. Okay, so you remember we worked on this last time. I worked a little bit more on the left side here. Ta-da! Okay, you show up. There's this mushroom-looking house right here. I modeled all of that. If you look at the textures, you may notice that this is from Ocarina of Time. There's that, I believe it's from the trading sequence. You get a little odd mushroom. I used the top part of the mushroom for that. So there's that. And since nobody saw me working on this, I would be interested to see what you guys think you have to do in this area. Okay, this jump pad I just put here for testing purposes. I don't think it'll be here. So yeah. Tell me what you think you need to do. There's supposed to be a... Well, there is. There's a jiggy over there at the end. You can't see it because of the draw distance, but... Okay, you show up here. Oh, look. Notes. I should probably fix this bumpy area. Get a little bit more smooth. Fly on top of mushrooms. Yes, I want you to guess how to get it. This is like, this is testing to see if people, what people's reaction will be. Because I know what to do, and I know what's possible, but I can't have the mindset of somebody who has not seen the behind the scenes, I guess. Not die. I think we have a winner. The first one said fly or hop onto the mushrooms. Ah! Okay. Well, you can land there. So there's the hut. So these mushrooms are... They are objects that I made. They load into the game, and they disappear when you are too far away. Ah. Okay. So we made it. There we go. Let me fall off. Ah. Okay, so I'm glad I did this because now I'm realizing that it's not all that clear that you can walk here. So the idea behind this is that there is a path here, but it's connected through the mushrooms and you can't go anywhere else. If you do, you fall off. Right. So I think I need to make it clear at the beginning that there actually is a path. So maybe right here in this area, I'll not make it completely black. I'll have just a slightly visible grass transition to here and maybe a little bit more here. And then it goes black. Maybe in that way people can kind of get it. Just put or put notes. I could put notes, but then I feel like that's too obvious. I put like a note here and a note here. Maybe the last note in this line here would go right here. And I think people understand this death sign, which I made that last night. I'm really happy with. I think it looks really good. I got the textures from Super Mario Galaxy, actually. I think they fit. But yeah, this is what I envisioned doing this. Okay, you get to this mushroom, go here. Oh. Okay, go here, go here. And I'll show you what it looks like in Blender. Go here. I assume when you're doing this, you're going to be very careful. I was debating whether to have something like this where you have a note count and you might lose it all if you go here. Did I lose it all falling over there? No, I didn't. So maybe I'll keep it that way somehow. I don't know how that works. I didn't fall, so that's cool. So yeah. Okay, so make the transition a little bit lighter at the start. Maybe put a note there. Yeah. Removing the other area, yeah. I'm glad because it was so basic. That was more like, hey, you're playing Banjo-Kazooie for the first time. Here are some notes on a tree stump. I think this is so much more creative and interesting. It actually makes you think. Hopefully. You should make the rest of the area a bit darker too. I think that would make it nicer and fitting as the whole area is darker. I'm only talking about the area with the mushrooms. Yeah, I made it a little bit darker, but yeah, I just haven't finished. Whoa, hello. Finished texturing over there, but yeah, I could make it darker in that area. I still want that section at the end where the jiggy is to be light, so you can see it from here. Unfortunately, you can't see the jiggy from here, but... Or maybe I'll make like a little island in the middle here, and that's where the jiggy is, and you have to kind of go around it. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. When 2.7 comes out, yeah, I am planning on... What's this? Okay. I am planning on replacing current characters and... What is that? Oh. I don't remember putting that there, but okay. When 2.7 comes out, I am planning on changing current characters and adding new ones. That's something I'm gonna have to learn how to do, is model actual characters. That's something I have not dived into, so that'll be a learning experience. So yeah, that'll happen then. Right now, I'm just focusing on models of the levels themselves. Yes, if Kazooie did the egg thing. I don't know if I have any eggs with me. But... No, I don't. Have some glowing mushrooms in the area as well. So just as a reminder that I only tested that area. Okay, and I made it dark so I can test out this jiggy and see if it actually works, and I think it does. So I didn't do any vertex shading here, which I definitely will do. It'll be a little bit darker on this side because you're getting closer to this darker area. And I didn't add anything here. You're correct about the mushrooms. There should be more over there. Yeah. Now that you mentioned the hopping things, that's one thing that someone might think, and I didn't consider that. Now I'm wondering if you can make it from here to there. And is it confusing? This is another thing. Is it confusing for anyone as to where they need to go? Starting from there, at the very first mushroom, do people realize that you need to go to this one instead of trying to cut across to this one? Let me go back. Because I don't want people making that mistake. Because once you figure out the concept, I want you to just be able to do it. So you get here. You do realize you have to go here. That's everyone, I hope. And hopefully you see this one and not try to cut across. And I want to make that distinction by making this one closer than that one. No, okay. You can jump or walk on the dark floor situation. Well, I didn't consider the hopping from mushroom to mushroom, but the original goal is to just have people walk. Also, possible tip for the texture mapping of the big background trees, make them clamp on X or Y so that the seams are gone. But I don't know if this is possible with Banjo's backpack. So sometimes the clamping works, and other times it distorts the texture completely. So I no longer rely on that, and I just... So these textures here, they're old. They're from my SketchUp days, which actually wasn't that long ago. That's like half a year ago. So I do my textures differently now, so the seams are gone. But what I do instead is I remove just like 1 pixel from the top so that that seam doesn't appear. So there is the continuation from one texture to the next is not perfect because of that, but it's better than these seams. So that's where I'm at with that. Okay. So I think we've seen enough of this. Actually, I just want to look at one more thing. I'm really happy with this river. It needs to be textured properly. We haven't gotten there yet. I think I lowered this since the last... We're not going to talk about that. I think I lowered it since the last stream. I think it ended up being a little bit too high. And I don't think I lowered it properly because this is sticking up really high. Okay, there'll be a wall here, then right here you can at least see from here. Okay, I think that's enough. Yeah, so now you can see why I wanted to make some changes to this level. Okay, here's the path. Ta-da! That's what it looks like when it's not completely dark. And I added these the gate last minute just to like make sure people don't fall off and to make it clear that this is death. Beyond this wall is death. Yeah. Okay. Okay, you said I feel like you can see there's a certain path to take. Then that's good. That's what I want. I don't want it to be super obvious, but it should come to you as like as something you notice quickly, I would hope. Okay, so what was I doing? Last thing I did were these gates. Or fence, I should say. Fix this weird bumpiness here. Okay. Where did I fall off? Maybe I should make that part bigger. I fell off somewhere. I think it might have been here. There. Actually, I think I'm going to remove this green section and put the start of the trees, and then that'll just fade to black. When are you going to add water? Water I can add at the very end, because I know how that works, and I don't need to... I don't want it getting in the way. And I'm going to fix the textures now. I'm going to work on them as I go. So when I work on this section, I want to just do the textures and be done with it. And then when I get to this section, I'll play around with all that. I think I have to redo most of these because I ended up moving these around a lot and some of them look bigger than the rest. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and do that now. I think this is the right size that I want. Let's fix these first. Oh no. It's- Uh, a reminder to anyone who is here late. Not really late since I just started streaming at a random time. But for those that joined after the first couple of minutes, I set up a Banjo-Kazooie Returns Discord. There's a link to it in the description, and that's where you can post ideas, and that's where I'll post when I'm going to stream, when I hopefully want to stream, and probably don't end up streaming. That's where I'll post images when I'm just randomly working. That's also where people can go to set up games and play together from this little community that we have here. So, that's that. That's in the description. Yeah, 2 streams might be a little too much. There we go. Fix this before I forget. Ugh. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, that's better. This I want to keep it same size. After you're done, are you modeling new stuff? Yes, I'm gonna try to model something today. Hopefully. We'll see. Do you plan on putting in Easter eggs? Yes, but I'm gonna plan on that later on. Are you dropping the roof or adding it at the end? I'm still figuring that out because I want this level to just be overall a little bit darker, but I don't know how. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I'm gonna work in the roof. For here, I know that this will be just black, so I'll either leave that up to the black skybox or I don't know, because I think in the open areas I'm going to have a texture, just like an actual polygon wall above, not skybox, that's in the game itself, with a starry night texture. Not like the painting, but stars. Yeah, so I don't know how I'm going to work that through. I'm not worried. I can leave that to the end. This is where I'll do the tree stuff. Oh. I do follow act. Okay. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. For this, because the clamping is just weird, I do that. I remove the edges so that those seams don't exist. Do I need to do it on the left and the right? I believe I do. Which sucks, it doesn't make it perfect, but the clamping is weird sometimes in Banjo's backpack. I don't know what to feel about it. Unless maybe it was all just my SketchUp errors that were causing it, but I have a feeling like it was when I tried it with Blender, it would do the same thing. So that's too bad, because I'd really like a clamping feature to work. I believe this is going to be 5. Let me try this first. No, it's not gonna work. Yeah, no, that won't work. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. It should be 5, right? This is 1. Let's see. Oh, I do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This has to be 2. So you can see like you can see that right there, which is annoying, but it's better than the scene. Well, it doesn't happen as much here. It usually happens with the top and the bottom, but not so much on the left and the right. For this, I may just leave it, see what happens when I import it. Oh, never mind. Okay, see, this looks a little bit better, so. I definitely think I'm getting better at modeling. That I can agree with. If this looks distorted a little bit, that's okay. Most of it will be really dark anyway. Okay, and this, I can actually just not even mess with the scaling yet, and I just select it all and do it all at once. Since it will be, this is going to be huge. Ooh. Maybe I should split it. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, it's going to look bad. Ooh. I did always say they were temporary. Oh, this is kind of annoying. I'm gonna have to... I think I have to redo these faces. Oh, no I don't. Very good. Oh, it's a first. Never seem to get the rotation right. It's always different. Are you able to enter the mushroom house? Possibly. And if I do let you go into the mushroom house, I may make it into like an Easter egg type thing, so I'm not going to say how. I do have an idea. Maybe it'll be for a jig. Who knows? I actually missed a few messages. What are the must-play Banjo ROM hacks? So Banjo Dreamy comes to mind first. That's the most complete one that we've got. Yeah, everything else is just kind of a work in progress, so it's tough to say. There's a demo of Banjo-Kazooie The Jiggies of Time that's really good. But it is just a demo, so it's pretty short. But yeah, go check that out, and then just be patient for everything else to be released. Oh, I'm not keeping the one behind it. That'd be placed anyway. Mushroom house. Yep. Okay, let me get back to this. Subdivide that too. That'll be good enough. This might be pushing it right here. Good enough. Again, this will be a dark area, so you probably won't see much of this. Every time I have to guess, it's always wrong. Ah! Wrong again. This time I'll try 270 for rotation. And it's wrong. Let's do 270 again. Okay, let's do 180. Oh, I skipped the texture. This one's 2. Let's try 270. That'll work. That one's ready to go. I think this is going to be a 180. Do it now. Hopefully there isn't a bunch of backtracking. I like how it was in Banjo-Kazooie where it was kept in the middle. I completely agree. I don't like the backtracking. Not a fan. So I do not plan to have anything like too much of that. I do have Spiral Mountain incentives to come back, but those are very clear and obvious. Like, you need the jump pad. You cannot do this without the jump pad. It's right there. It is not active. Come back later. And you've played Banjo-Kazooie. You know what that's for. I was disappointed that you removed the area with the tree stubs. I really liked that. Are you planning on changing it in any way? Well, I removed it. I found it to serve very little purpose. It was just very, very simple platforming. Yeah, that's about it. I kind of want to make the wall here, because I'm not sure how to handle that piece right there. Let me do this, actually. So I did shrink this. This is the size I want it to be. And I should probably start shrinking the rest of this to go along with it. What I really like is that with the changes, before it was a lot more sectioned off, whereas this was like, there's this whole thing right here, and well, this is still the same, but having this open and having this the higher point, once you reach up here, you can stand here and you can see, you know, there's something over there. You can see this whole area and you can see this entire area. So it's more together. Before it was more sectioned off. So I'm happy about that change. Oh, how does this even like that? Yeah, I don't understand the point of this. Uh, 5, 6, this should be 7. And I'll be fixing all this over here too. 2. Maybe an abrupt change here. First this. Already forgot 3. See, I've been doing, whenever I do 2 points, I do F, and I make that line, but it doesn't separate that face. But when I do J, and someone told me this a long time ago when I was first starting this whole modeling thing, they told me to use J, and that'll separate it, and it works. So if you're testing this out, use J instead. If you've got 2 vertices and a face, and you want to split that face too, not just make it an edge. Are there going to be any B characters in this level? No. I don't have any plans for that. Oh, hi, Badub. Yeah, dire docks. Beautiful. Yeah, maybe just leave it how it was. I don't know how to make that transition, actually. So that's something I'll have to think about later on. Okay, there. Maybe this area is just too big in general. The texture's too high, I should say. Maybe I made this too small. I think I may have. I will raise it all up a little bit. Not too much. Just a little bit. That looks like a good height. What's going on right here? Okay. No, wait, really, what is this? Yeah, World 3 will also... I think World 3 will also get changes like this where... it's actually a very simple comparison. That one, the old stuff was a little bit boring. This one's a little bit more exciting. That's it. So I think World 3 will get those changes. A couple of openings, those things, that's where I used to have old platforming stuff, and that'll be gone. So that stuff just hasn't been touched yet. And that's about it. This whole area is going to be redone as well. I think that's a more reasonable height. Or it's just too tall. $70. Ah. Okay. Leave that be. This texture is a little more reasonable. We'll just do 12 here. I'll make it dark or something. Yeah, this will be as close as you get to Fungus Forest. Have you seen the video game theories that Banjo lives in the same areas? I actually remember watching that specific video a while ago. I think from DK Vine. Donkey Kong as an NPC would be a wonderful idea. Coral Cave and Underwater Ship, yep, I like this too. Mm-hmm. I really want to learn how to do this as I love this game so much. Any idea how long it takes to get familiar with the software on Banjo's Backpack? I think Banjo's Backpack is pretty easy to learn. It's very user-friendly. It's pretty simple to use, so I don't think that will take you long. What will take you long is, I think, the modeling and learning how to model, and that just takes practice. I mean, look at me. I still suffer in so many ways when it comes to modeling. But you can see the huge differences I've made over the years. So that's really it. Yeah, I don't think I have any ideas for 2 different forest levels. It's annoying that I have this. This is cutting into that wall. Yeah, that's pretty annoying. I may have to just remove this and then fix that because it's unnecessary. Why are there 2 lines here? Yeah, I used to use SketchUp for modeling. That was maybe half a year ago. And then I finally made the switch to Blender, and I am overall happy with doing that. I think there's definitely been an increase in the quality of modeling. It was not the best to learn, especially after you learn one thing, didn't want to learn something else, but I think in the end it was worth it. Still learning so much about Blender. But overall, I think it was a good choice. Yeah, Donkey Kong 64 levels. That's just they're very big. Just leave it at that. Uh-oh. Okay, that's fine. This is primarily the music that's been playing the last few minutes is from Paper Mario Color Splash, which has a really good soundtrack. And the remix is by Loader. You can find a link to his channel in the description of this live stream video. Like this boss thing. This boss thing is awesome. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3. Damn, it's 2. Ooh, that's a bummer. Can I change one of these then? 4. I'll make this one 2. So it'll be dark here. 3, 4. This 1. Like this 2. Wait, did I do that right? 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I did the opposite of what I was supposed to do. Okay. I'd have to use a double. So if I made this 1, how would that look? No one's gonna notice. Okay. Make this 2. This 3. Make this 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Perfect. Oh, I love Color Splash and Sticker Stars music, boss themes especially. I love them. They're woo. I think that's one of the best things of those games. Yeah, and hi, cool for cats. Hi. Yeah. Okay. Let's check what time it is. I said I was only going to stream for an hour, and it's an hour now, so I will stream for a little bit longer, and that'll be it. A reminder that I set up a Discord. It's in the description here. You can join it now, and that's where I will post about future streams, when I'm thinking of streaming, when I'm actually going to stream, when I'm 10 minutes away from streaming, and when I say 10 minutes, that usually means 30 minutes to an hour. If I say in a moment, that could mean anything from 3 minutes to 2 hours. Just how it works sometimes. But you'll have some heads up. You can also go there for if you have any ideas you'd like to share. You can go there to play games with other people that watch the stream. Sometimes me, although I'm way more elusive with that kind of stuff. And yeah, the reason I've worked a lot since Monday. Yes, I do work on levels off stream. The reason I got a lot done since the last stream is because I've been playing a lot of Fortnite, and I usually play with other people. So if I die early on or immediately in the first 10 seconds, I have 2 monitors, so I'll just have Blender in this on my second monitor, and so I'll have Fortnite still running and my squad's still going, and I'm still watching, but on the side I'm working on my level in between matches and when I'm dead. So that's why. And then I get done with playing Fortnite, and my level's still open, Blender's still open, so I start working on that like full time again. Not for too long, but for a little bit. What was I doing? I think this is 4. That's annoying that I did this. That this is its own. That's probably why there's so many polygons in this level. Okay, in that case, I will make this entire thing one wall. But yes, there's a Discord, so join it. And well, yeah, that's it. Just join it. Oh, that still fits. And this just needs to be fixed. You've been watching my videos. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words. It's very nice. Quite nice. Ugh. know what? No, not like that. I'll make it go to here and it'll just fade to black. I think that will be just fine. I think that's still too high. It's more reasonable. Be 5, 6, 7, 8. This would be 7. Yes, this is double dash. Should be 7. It would probably help if I did this quad thing anyway. Probably just make less work. Let me change all these now. Seven, 8. Wait, there's no. 1. Nope, 5. Okay. Hopefully that helps a little bit. Yeah, it feels like I didn't get much done on the stream. Just 'cause I'm doing the smaller things, which are equally important, but not the most exciting to watch. But you got to see what I've been working on since Monday, so I would call that a win. I'm gonna be wrapping it up here soon. I know I said that already, but I will actually be wrapping it up soon. I think I might finish this and then call it a day. So I did that, and I fixed a few things here and here. Which isn't too much, but it's something. The river, I feel like I'll do that at the end. Okay, so this is 7, which means it goes to 8, 12, 11. Okay. This will be 11. deal. I wonder if there's a hotkey for opening this quickly. Maybe 9, but... Are you going to be able to fit 10 jiggies in this level? Oh yeah, I've got them all planned in. They will fit. No worries. Oh. When the time comes, I'll just do this. Just like that. And then I will shrink them all by 1. So that'll be an easy to fix thing. Actually, I can select all of them. That. So I'll just be able to do it in one go. I don't have to do each one individually. And if there's a problem with it, I can revert it back easily too. So that's very nice. Okay, so this is how tall it was before, and this is the new height. Note that this is lower anyway. Okay, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna say one more time, Discord link below. That's where I'll be updating with all sorts of stuff. And when I say all sorts of stuff, I probably mean very, very little. But it'll be a place where I can easily update if I need to. That said, I'm not going to stream until next week because I streamed a lot this week and I'm ready for a break, I guess. But yeah, I will be back next week. When? I don't know. How long? I don't know. But next week. So until then, thank you for watching. See ya.